Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Inspired by Jimmy L. This is a bland episode of just me ranting. I don't have anyone to record a conversation on this particular episode, but I hope you got a chance to go back and watch Jose. I got another guest that's coming on for next week's episode, and another one for the week after that. And honestly, this thing is rocking and rolling, and I'm ecstatic with the amount of attention, with the amount of cooperation. And so I'm thanking every last one of you all in advance for your views, for your shares, or even just for your story, for coming on and giving us a little bit more of an insight into who you are as a person and how we can take a cue from you, pretty much, and just take those little bitty tips that we can to kind of help us get to the next level in our personal life. Honestly, this is probably the most amazing song that could play right now, which is Hit Me With The Best Shot. Like, this just kind of, I almost want to turn it up. But anyway, I'm not going to do that. I wanted to do a really, really quick video slash rant. I was walking in the St. Jude walk a moment ago, which was just a walk slash run to kind of bring awareness to child cancer. And walking and listening to a couple of motivational videos and podcasts. Oh my gosh, I was almost about to cry, and I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry now. I'm trying my best not to. But watching everybody walk, like, there were so many different ages, there were different races, there were, of course, men and women, and what I really picked up on is we all walk differently. We were all in the same race, all in the same walk, but we walk differently. And some of you may catch that later on. And but I was listening to my podcast, and I was just reflecting over everything that has been going on with me over the last couple of months. Like I told you all last week, or actually a couple of weeks ago, I took a major blow in my career path in real estate, and it's costing drastically right now, which eventually caused me to worry and to do a little bit of a panic. I mean, I immediately kind of got back out of that, but it ended up going back and forth, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what the hell is going on? And then work situations and stressful things there, and again, I was taking myself out of those negative moments, and so it was a back and forth thing, and I was just like, Jimmy, what the hell is going on? I'm stressed one minute, worried the next minute, then just, I'm happy the next. And I was like an emotional wreck over the last couple of weeks, and I was just like, what the is going on? Not to mention the pain that was going on in my teeth, and my migraines were starting to come back, and I was just like, Jimmy, you've gotten over these migraines. Like, what the hell? What's going on? And so all of these things were playing back in my mind while I was walking this morning, doing the St. Jude walk, and like I said, listening to my podcasts. And it's even more evident now that if you are on a positive journey and you desire something more out of your life, it is very important to surround yourself around positive things. Because it was because of these podcasts that I'm able to come to the realization now that it is so important to know your place in society. I have learned a long time ago that I'm royalty. I have always been royalty. There's a reason why people step and get out of my way when they see me walking. There's a reason why people naturally open doors for me and don't even know me. There is a reason why people that have just met me, they desire to know my opinion. They respect my opinion. It's something I've been talking to my husband about these last few days and didn't even know why. But I've been talking to him about it, and I was just like, why do they care? Why do they care what I care? Like, why? Why? And what I'm saying that to say this, because don't get me wrong, I don't take it for granted. I promise you, I don't take it for granted. But what I've been trying to do is recognize me being royalty, but also still trying to be humble. And what I've been trying to do these last couple of weeks, like, not even recognizing that I was doing it, but I was trying to bring myself down to be more relatable to people. I was trying to bring myself down to ensure that no one thought that I thought that I was more than them or better than them. Now, I naturally don't think that way. I really don't. But it doesn't erase the fact that I'm royalty. It doesn't erase the fact that I have expectations on people and myself, that I refuse to accept anything less. I refuse. But because of different teachings that I've been listening to, because of my upbringing, I naturally wanted people to know that I'm just a regular guy. Like, I wanted people to know that. I wanted people to receive that. When the reality of things is, I'm not a regular person. I'm not. So, as crazy as that sounds to you right now, as weird as honestly as shit hell it sounds to me saying it, it's what was playing in my mind, and my mind was going back and forth and struggling with the two and trying to find a perfect balance. And and at the end of the day, after this morning, I surrender. I surrender to me being who I am. I surrender to me and my status in life. I surrender to being royalty. I surrender. And being royalty, which being royalty means so much more than just having respect of others. Being royalty means so much more than walking into a place and naturally being able to command and demand attention. Being royalty means taking ownership of your mistakes. Being royalty means being able to lead by example. Being royalty means being able to know your place on the face of this earth and being able to bring people up with you. Being royalty is far more than just attention. Being royalty is about making sure that the people and the person, not just the people, but the person that you are speaking to on a day-to-day basis knows that you truthfully care. Being royalty is so much more than a status. It is so much more. It is so much more. And I am surrendering. I'm surrendering to that fact. I'm doing it right here, right now. I'm accepting who I am. And whether you believe it or not, whether you see me as someone that thinks they're all that, whether you see me as someone that, whatever, listen to my words and you can see by my actions. I'm a person of character. I'm a person of moral values. And I'm here to put my stamp on this world. I'm here to let people know that it's okay to just be you. You can just be you. So I'm wanting to do this simple video, mostly for me, for my selfish reasons, because I know I'm going to have to go back and watch this video one day. I know that I need to hear myself and my thoughts right now playing out. I know that it's a selfish thing for me to do this video right now. Like, I consciously know that. I know. But I equally want to implore you to decide, make a decision right now. Decide what your place is in society. Don't worry about mine. Don't worry about the person that is next to you. Don't worry about their opinions. Worry about your self-awareness. Take time to know you. Figure out your place in this world. And you can only do that by listening to your conscience, listening to your happiness. Finding out your place is so much more than your likes on Facebook. Like, that part doesn't matter. That is not gonna matter. If you are who you are, your likes on Facebook are gonna come. I'm thinking about a quote from Lisa Nichols right now. I woke up this morning and I liked me. So if your likes on Facebook, they're an extra. That's a bonus. That I love. Oh my gosh. But I implore you to just do a little bit of self-searching to figure out your place in society. And when you figure that out, don't be ashamed of it. Whether you are sweeping the church pew or you are doing the backdrop for the Dalai Lama, or hell, or even if you are supposed to be standing next to Oprah and not necessarily attempting to be like her, but walking alongside her and her legacy. Whatever your place is in this society, own it. Own it. And don't give a damn about the person next to you and their opinion of you. Because it doesn't matter. Your happiness, your uniqueness, your self-awareness is what this world needs. And when you get that mastered, it's going to take some time. Trust me, I'm learning it. But once you get that mastered, and once you start, because that's all that I can speak of right now, but once you start along that journey, the self-doubt is going to disappear. The worry and the stress will just start to dilute itself. Because your happiness is caught up in your self-awareness and you figuring out who you are. So take your place. Whatever it may be along this world, take your place. I dare you. Do it now. I'll see you later. Oh my gosh, I'll see you later. I'm Jimmy Warmize. And in this world, let's just not live. Let's not just live to be inspired, but let's learn to inspire others. See you later.